Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Jolly here, and yes, in our second live stream. So I don't think anyone's actually here yet, but that's okay. I'm going to carry on anyway. So this is a fresh start, and it's got nothing to do with Wait, bit of a problem. I'm just going to quickly sort this out. Anyone's actually here yet, but that's okay. I'm going to carry on anyway. So this is a fresh start, and it's got nothing to do with wait, bit of a problem. I'm just going to quickly sort this out. Right, I'm really sorry about that. It was running in the background so I can have the chat open as well. Anyway, yeah, so this has got nothing to do with my series, so don't worry about it. You're not going to miss out. And seeing as no one's here, I'll quickly do a demonstration of one of the mods that I've got. So basically, I've got this printer, and what you can do is you can link it up with the keyboard TV, and then you can attach a number plate to it, type in plate on here, and then yeah, you can edit your number plate. So what I've done is I've got Mr. Jolly. Unfortunately, you can only do the same front and rear. So if you've got one left on and you do this, it does actually make them both the same. So I was going to do Mr. Jolly, Roger, live stream, but unfortunately couldn't make it happen. So, oh, hello Samantha. Thank you for coming, and yes, you are the only person here. So, how are you doing today? Are you well? And is the sound all okay as well? Sorry about this, but obviously I've got no way of finding out. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. I've also got the mod on with traffic, so this can demonstrate how that works. And yeah, thought I'd try this mod as well, because obviously I've got no way of really testing these, so this is just a massive crate, and you can fit a car in it, but obviously I won't be doing that. Oh, absolutely perfect. Thank you for letting me know, Samantha. I really appreciate that. Right, so it looks like it's just you and me. Um, there might be one other person here, but don't feel like you have to chat. So if you want to just watch, that's absolutely fine. Because it looks like there's three of us in here. So this is the car that came in. I've cleaned it up. And I've also got the alloy wheel mod as well. And yeah, 3 turbos. So haven't driven it yet, but let's give it a try, shall we? We've got a little bit of fuel, but not too much. And I think the glitching is just where we're here. Right. So let's start this bad boy up, shall we? And off to another great start. The steering wheel isn't working. Oh my goodness. This is why I haven't got many subscribers, isn't it? So let's try quickly fixing this. I am really sorry about this. And this is going to go in really bad format in a second as well. Right, so all of that should be working. Let's try it now. Nothing. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, why do I do it? Right, let's try one more thing. Yeah, even the keyboard settings aren't working. I did do a test and it was all absolutely fine. It's registering it all. Nothing. Oh, I might have to abandon this. Um, so I think there's 4 people in the chat now. So I don't know what to do. I really don't. It's not liking it, is it? And it's glitchy as well. Oh my goodness! I can't end the stream because yeah, it would require setting everything up again. Why aren't you working? It's probably something so simple. There's no buttons being pressed anywhere. Oh, for goodness sake. What a disaster. I'm so stuck. Right, let's try the settings again. This is such a shambles. All of that's working. Yeah, even the keyboard. And walk around and everything, but... Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're enjoying this, Samantha. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip to Phasmophobia, so I'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, genuinely, I'm so sorry about this. It's all gone to poo. So let's do a quick game on here on custom difficulty. So whereabouts are you from then, Samantha? Right, hopefully this will work. Right, so we got Luke West. Cleanse the area. Okay. Right, so we're in Tanglewood. And let's go and find some ghosts. Mr. Luke. Right, that door's open already. So I do play this on custom difficulty, and that means that there's no hiding places. So all the hiding places are filled with boxes and all sorts. because, yeah, I just think it's the best way of doing it. Right, so we've already got 5 EMF here. So that's good. We'll mark that in the journal. And, right. And just double check. Right, we've got a music box. So the music box is actually one of my favourite. What you can do with a music box is you can, yeah, play it, and then the ghost will be humming somewhere. So it's quite good for locating the ghost. The trouble is, if you're in the room, the ghost will attack you. So if you haven't found it yet, and you start doing the music box, and yeah, you're out of luck if you're in that same room. Okay, so now we need to find the bone evidence. Which is usually on the floor, but sometimes it can be on the kitchen table, on the sofa. Be all over the place. I can't believe the long drive messed me up. Yeah, it was working fine before the stream, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Right, so no electric box down here. The electric box is sometimes there and sometimes in the garage. So let's have a look. Right, bone evidence. Nice. Take a picture of that. And that will give us a little bit extra money. And yeah, I think we're done. So we'll go back, drop our equipment, and then we'll bring some more in. Right, don't really need that anymore, but we'll leave it there anyway. You can only carry 3 items. Right, so back to the truck. And now we'll take in book, salt, fingerprint sensor. Right. Don't make me jump, Luke. Right, so the fingerprints are usually on the door, light switch, or window. Right, there's the ghost. So let's not make eye contact with it. Don't kill us yet, please. We're doing a really bad live stream at the moment. And it's best to turn electric equipment off when the ghost is around. Okay, so we survived it. Will it let us open the door? Yes. Nice. Right, so what I'm going to do, drop that just inside the door, I think. Oh, I've messed that up. Right. And then what we need to do is get one of these. One of them. One of them. Right. So we'll be a little bit perverted and we'll put a camera in the bathroom. Right, so that's there. This is dots I'm putting down now. I think I'll put the book on the toilet. Right. And then we'll get a crucifix. Another camera. And what else should we take in? Thermometer. Right, so what we're looking for is a minus number on the thermometer. Nothing yet. You can fill the sink up in here, and it can be quite useful because some of the ghosts can turn the water black, and then it's an extra photo opportunity. Right, we'll put the crucifix down. Open that door a little bit more. Pick the other camera up. And what we're going to do is put some salt down. So the ghost can walk through the salt. And if you've got an infrared light nearby, it can turn into green footprints. Right, there it is on dots. So we'll mark that off as well. Okay, so that only leaves 3 now. So let's see whether we can take any of these off. Right, so it won't be ghost writing. Could be orbs. It's playing with a football somewhere. Okay. Right, are you going to walk through the salt, please, mate? Yeah, so we've taken a couple of photos, but it's best to try and get 10 if possible. Come on, Ghosty. And we can turn this light back off again now. That'll make seeing the dots easier. Right, we'll get the photo evidence in a bit, if it does walk through them. So let's go back to the van and see whether we see any orbs. What fun viewing. Oh, bloody long drive. I can't believe it. Yeah, even the keyboard wasn't working. Right, there's a orb that just went across. So that does actually mean that we've got it. It's a Reiju. So we could go in and cleanse the area, and that'll get us an extra little bit of money. So we'll do that now. So this is a smudge stick. Right, so burn that in there. Nice. And then fingers crossed that will mark that off as well. Nice. Okay, can't do anything else, so let's just end it here and hopefully we've got it right. There's one on here called the Mimic, and unfortunately it's a bit of a bastard. So the Mimic obviously imitates other ghosts. But yeah, we got it right. Nice. Okay, so I'll skip this. And yeah, we'll do another one. I really wanted to play The Long Drive. I thought that was going to be a really good shout, but yeah, something's up with it. Right, so let's try Willow Street, number 13, lucky for some. Yeah, I've got it all set up, all ready. And then it did a poo on me. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately this game you can't play in the light, so yeah, hopefully it's okay for mobile viewers. Right. Onwards. Right, let's try and find this ghost. Yeah, there are jump scares in this game, and I probably will swear. But it's not cool to swear. It's just a natural reaction, unfortunately. Right, sometimes the cursed object is there, and sometimes it's there. But not today. Also, it can be on that little table over here as well, so let's just make sure. Nope. Right, so it's always best to look for bits on the floor as well. So if any of the shower things or anything are on the floor, sometimes it's a good indication that that's where the ghost is. Right, I think that's normally on the floor, not sure. But there's lots of stuff the ghost can move around. Right, this is another cursed object. So I'll take a picture of that. And yeah, carry on looking for bone evidence. Right. Can I see anything? Hopefully it's not in the basement, because I hate the basement. It's so awkward. Yeah, I've been playing Mombazoo today. And I think I'm up to, great. I think I'm up to episode 70 in the recording. Right, it does seem to be in here. Didn't go to EMF 5. It was close though. So it might do. Right. So we'll drop the camera down here. And then it gives me a hand free. And what I like to do is drop that there. And then we'll run out in the dark. Right, I think there's an extra person in the chat now. So yeah, welcome aboard. I did try and play the long drive. But unfortunately, it didn't allow it. Right, so motion detector, candle, lighter. It does look like the sun's coming up. I haven't played this since the last live stream that I did, and that was a catastrophe as well. Right, so we'll put the motion detector here. And we'll put the candle there. And we don't really need the lighter, but I'll leave it there. Yeah, it's really weird seeing the sun coming up on here. Hello, Viper. How's it going, mate? You alright? Right, so take a book in. And we'll do the spirit box and also that. So the crucifix should stop us from being killed very quickly. So it can, the ghost can kind of burn it away. And then you know that, yeah, the ghost is pretty angry. So hopefully the candle's still lit. It isn't. Right. So pop that there. Pop the book down. I do usually relight the candle. Because, yeah, it makes the book easier to see. But some of the ghosts, when the candle goes out, it does actually make the ghost angry. So that's something to bear in mind. There's also mannequins as well. So there's mannequins down here. And me and my mates have found that when they move around, it usually means death. And it's the same with the teddy bear and other toys. If the head is on backwards, you're probably out of luck. Right, so we haven't taken the thermometer down yet, so we'll take that. Take some more salt, and we'll take a fingerprint thing as well, so a black light. And that will actually illuminate the way a little bit. Just seeing whether the sun's actually moving. It'd be really nice if it was daytime on here. Yeah, sorry about the last stream, Viper, being too late for you. I completely understand. And yeah, I'm glad that you didn't stay up all night watching it. It was crap anyway, mate. So you didn't miss out on anything. Right, Ghost has blown the candle out again. And we've got a camera down here, so let's just pop some salt down. Right, the ghost is with us. So we'll just crouch in the corner. We can't go out the door. And hopefully it doesn't kill us. Right. So, hasn't walked through the salt yet. Okay. So, that's what happens when it walks through the salt. So, we'll take some pictures of that. Because we get a little bit of money. So, that's perfect. And also, being in the dark doesn't help your sanity. So, we probably should go up and check that. Doesn't help YouTube either. Come on, son. You can go round and put all the lights on, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Right, so have some of that. Check the board. So we've just done sanity pills. And next we need to take that down, that, and I think because of where it is, I'm actually going to put the camera on a tripod. Because that room's a little bit difficult to set a camera up nicely. So let's pop that on there. And we've got room for one more thing. So we'll take another torch. Okay, so torch on. Pick that up. Why isn't it letting me? Oh, come on. I've been enough of a shambles already. There we go. Right, so I'm going to put the camera in this corner. Like that. And then I'll put the dots on the wall there. That should be good. And since we've just done sanity pills, we'll now try the spirit box. So I'll get my bit of paper with it all written down. Okay. So let's try speaking to the ghost. Who are you? Where are you? Are you alone? And when that black X shows up, we think that means that the ghost can hear what we're saying. Are you angry? Well, I just heard something move. Talk to us. There it was on dots. Are you friendly? Are you a subscriber? Give me a sign. Should we leave? Show yourself. Right, so I think it heard all that, but it didn't respond. So I think we can safely say it's not Spirit Box. So now what we'll do, just have a quick check on the door. So I don't think there's fingerprints there. That's fine. Right, it has thrown a hammer out here, so am I in the wrong bloody room? Right, we'll go up, we'll check for dots. Sorry, orbs on the camera. And yeah, see what happens. I'm so annoyed about the long drive. I was thinking that I could probably do that for an hour. But that's just the way it goes, isn't it? I'm a one-man band. Don't know what I'm doing. So we'll watch this for a second. Yeah, I've never actually seen ghost hunters use them. I don't actually believe in ghosts myself, but this game, when playing it with friends, is absolutely excellent. It's really, really funny. Some of my friends believe in ghosts, and some don't. But yeah, it doesn't need to alienate anyone. When I first saw it, being played by Mitts Whitey, so a British YouTuber, and Game Edged, who's a Canadian YouTuber, and a few other people as well. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent. Right, so I don't think it's going to have orbs. So just for a moment, we'll mark these off. So that does just leave 2. Right, so it won't be ghost writing if it's M2. Fingerprints, possible. Won't be MF level 5. Right, so let's go down and have a look for fingerprints. And what else could we take down there as well? Is there anything else we need to do on here? Nope, not by the looks of it. Yeah, and I'll take a sound sensor down, because in case we have got it in the wrong room, I'll be able to do a bit of a process of elimination down there. Should have checked my sanity in the truck as well. That's another benefit of playing it with more than one person. Someone can, yeah, be keeping an eye on your stats. Right, so let's put this down here. So in the van, I'll be able to check whether, yeah, anything's happening. Right, check the doors. Nothing on there. Nothing on there. So I don't think it's going to be fingerprints, but they do despawn. Yeah, I don't like the look of this. I think I might have set it up in the wrong room, but if that's the case, I'll just, yeah, guess out of the few that are left. And, yeah, we'll start a new one. We'll do the camp one. And hopefully that'll be in the daytime as well. That'd be nice seeing that in the day. Right, check the sanity. Check for orbs again. Yep, there's one in the distance. So, we can mark that. And that is a little bit annoying, really, because it does mean that we've set it up in the wrong room. And it leaves 4. Maybe 3. Right, so, book thermometer. Let's do it. Right, so 5.1. 6.4. 9. So let's just have a wander around here for a moment. Yeah, years ago, I used to live in Kent, and one of the most haunted places, apparently, in the UK is a place in Pluckley, so it's Pluckley Woods. And, yeah, me and my mate went there a few times, and they used to do ghost tours, and we used to make the ghost tours a little bit more fun. And, yeah, make people scared. It was quite funny. But yeah, never witnessed anything. But we weren't really looking, we were just trying to, yeah, have a laugh. Right, I don't think it's going to be freezing temperatures. Got a book there now as well. It did blow the candle out. No writing in that book. EMF did go up to 4. But obviously for a indication we need it to go up to 5. So I think I can hear it walking around. Them footsteps weren't me. Can you write in the book, please? Can you close the door, please? Yeah, I think we're just going to have to guess. But that's okay. At least I've got one right. Yeah, I would actually love there to be ghosts, because obviously there's many relatives that I've no longer got. And it'd be lovely to, yeah, kind of know that they were around. So I'm going to mark off ghost writing and also freezing temperatures. So let's just guess that it's a Reiju. Haven't got much hope in this, but we will get a little bit of money because we've done them and we've got, yeah, a few photos as well.
Welcome back.
Right, we did get it right. Perfect. So I'll skip this and then we'll do Camp Woodwind. Yeah, I like this map. Okay, so we'll add all that. So we've got all the equipment. If you play this on your own, you don't need all of this stuff. It's pointless. You're just wasting money. But I've got enough on here to not worry about it. Right. So yeah, this is a nice little campsite. Let's do it. Okay, so it's at night and it's raining. So the raining on here is a little bit annoying because it means that you can't start the fire, but can still play a lovely song on the guitar. Right. So let's start with this one because the door's open. Yeah, you don't always get EMF straight away. Yeah, it is a spooky game. Some of the YouTubers that I've seen play it, they really jump. And yeah, it's quite funny because it's just a game. Sometimes it does really shock you because they just come out of nowhere. But yeah, some of them like grown men screaming. And yeah, just a game. When I was younger, I lived in my house. Oh God! And did you ever find out anything about it, Samantha? Right, that's a cursed object, so we'll do that. And I can hear the shower running. Right, so that might be an indication it's in here. And what I like to do is just make it sound like an Indian horn. Because the ghost likes that. And that being down on the floor gives a sign that it could be here. So that's perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on going round. Right, an indication of 2, and obviously we just saw it. So get a quick picture of him, and then hopefully get up here. Okay, so it had an axe. Hopefully you saw that. EMF only went up to 2. Right, so what we're going to do is pick a crucifix up to start with, because it was after me, and I think it said, I'm going to kill you, which isn't very polite, is it? I mean, maybe it's not British, but that's not the kind of thing we say when we first meet someone. Right, so we'll drop that down there, and just so I've got some extra light in here, drop a camera as well, torch and the camera. And you can actually put these string lights on. So I'll show you that now. So yeah. And you can go round and there's a light switch on the posts. So you can switch more on. Right. Okay, so candle, cleanse, parabolic. Right, let's get a camera set up in there. And I've done it again. And oh, hello, sausage. Sorry, I didn't see you in the chat there. How are you doing? You alright? Um, yeah, that's the thing with that's why I don't really believe in them. I haven't seen anything yet that I can't kind of, justify myself. And I've worked in so many places that would be kind of ideal places for ghosts to be. I've just dropped the camera, and I idiot. Yeah, one of the places I used to work was a building site in its very early stages, um, at a burial ground. So it was actually called Burial Ground Lane. I'm not going to say what area it was in. And yeah, they would turn it into an old people's home. And I genuinely, I want to see a ghost. But yeah, nothing happened. I used to work there at night. So yeah, right, just saw it on dots, so we'll mark that off. Yep, it can certainly join me for tea, and I'm glad to hear it. Right, so we're slowly getting there. So what I'll do next, I'll put a book in there. We've already got a crucifix, so I won't worry about that. We'll take in a thermometer, see where it's at a drop of temperatures. We did disturb its shower. Yeah, I'd love to meet a ghost. Because, like, if you got friends with a ghost, you could ask it all sorts, can you? You could ask, like, if there's anyone living near you with a big stash of money or something to put the shower on again. Right, 0.7. We really need it to go minus. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how a ghost would kill you. It'd be quite an event, though, wouldn't it? On here, the animation of dying from a ghost isn't very good, by the way, if you've never seen this game. But it's still in development, and if you're into ghost games, so I've paid for this. This is paid for out of my own money. I'm a tiny YouTuber, but yeah, this is the best ghost game. Yeah, friend ghost would be nice because that's the thing. It's only really films and stuff that have made them scary. But yeah, my relatives and friends that I've lost, they wouldn't try and kill me. They'd probably try and make me laugh and stop missing them so much. Right, so that's a salt down, and it's just stepped in that. And now that's interesting. So it didn't actually leave a green footprint. And so if it doesn't leave a green footprint, that usually means that it's a wraith. And there again, it hasn't left one. So my betting now is that it's a wraith. And I'm usually right with that. So let's walk back and see what other things we need to do. And I'll quickly check the chat as well. Um, yeah, Phasmophobia is really good. So Sausage, do you have a PC and Steam or a laptop that could play it? Right, so Candle. So we won't worry about pitch anymore. Smudge. So unfortunately I've got to pick them three up. What was it? Candle, Smudge. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? And I'm not actually playing this in VR, by the way. I don't actually have a VR headset. You don't have to have VR to play this game. Oh, right, I see. I am sorry to hear that, Sausage. I hope that 2023 brings you lots of money. Um, it's usually on offer, but I can't actually look at the moment. But yeah, quite often this game is on offer. And if none of your friends have got it, um, some of the servers that I've played on before have actually been, yeah, really friendly and nice when my friends haven't been online to play it. Yeah, it's quite a nice community, really. Yeah, obviously a PC is, yeah, the best choice, but they're very, very expensive. Are you in the UK, Sausage? So I won't stay here too long, but I'm just going to see whether... Right, it's blown one candle out. See whether I can hear it. Yeah, I only actually got my PC about 10 months ago or something. British. Excellent. British. So, I'm not advertising for them, but my PC was from eBuyer, and whenever I buy something, I do lots of research first. And yeah, my PC and the specs and everything, I couldn't get it anywhere any cheaper. Um, Delivery was quite good, and I don't recommend finance, but they do have finance as well. Yeah, so that was ebuyer.com, and it was delivered quick, and yeah, I was happy with it. But obviously prices might have changed now. I did build my last PC, um, and back then it did work out cheaper, but that was many years ago. And yeah, going through all my computer specs, I couldn't have. I didn't actually guess, did I? I didn't guess what it was, but I'd have got it wrong anyway because I would have said Wraith. Yeah, going through all the specs of my computer, I couldn't have made it cheaper than I got it for. Right, so yeah, I got that one wrong, but I always admit to my mistakes. They come too often not to. Right, so let's do another one. I'm so gutted that the long drive didn't work. I don't understand it. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly type that into the chat. Um, oh, you found it? Okay. Yeah, so I don't work for them or anything like that. I'm not sponsored by them. That's a genuine thing. That's where I got my PC, and yeah, I'm happy with it. It's not top of the range, but it's playing this alright, and the other games. Something's up with the graphics. I'm going to have a look at this. Sorry about this, everyone. I don't know what it all means. Right, it was probably that, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, and a few of my friends used eBuyer as well. I'd avoid things like PC World or whatever it's called now. Because, yeah, when I was looking before, the prices were very expensive. And obviously Argos and stuff, because you can't really do enough customization. Whereas on eBuyer, I think you can upgrade parts. Right, there's our music box. It's always best to pick the car key up as well. So some of the ghosts, they set the car alarm off, and it's really, really annoying. But if one of you has got the car key, any of you can switch the car alarm off. So yeah, it's usually my job to pick that up on the way through because my mates always forget. Yeah, you can't go out in the garden or anything. Hello, Ronit. Thank you. Yeah, that happened today. I think we've had 6 subscribers today, and over the last month we've averaged 7 a day, so that's absolutely excellent. It has been quiet this week though, but yeah, these things all happen. Yeah, we're getting about half the amount of views that we normally get, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Right, I should be walking around with this out, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I mean, I'm a tiny channel, and yeah, my target every day is just 1. So if I can get 1, in my opinion, that's growth. Tiny growth. But yeah, 1 motivates me to carry on. So you can imagine what it's like having 6. Right, so it looks like it's in the garage, but they can go through the walls. So let's drop that down there with the camera too, and the torch for a bit of good luck. Right, I did just hear something in the kitchen then. Yeah, exactly. Growth's growth. Can't complain. Right. So next we'll take that. Pick that up, drop it down, put a camera on it. Oh, come on. There we go. And we'll take a book as well, if I've got room in there. Yep. A silver play button. Um, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But, yeah. I'm not really after, like, however many subscribers that takes. I just want, yeah, a few people to, yeah, brighten up their day, maybe. Watching my drivel. Yeah, I know I'm not going to get loads of subscribers, but I'll be happy with the ones that I've got. Watch every video when it gets filmed. Thank you, Samantha. But yeah, if any of you are watching my content and you don't like one of my series or whatever, don't feel like you have to watch it. It's absolutely fine. Because obviously, if people are watching it because they feel bad or whatever, then it's another view. So I might think people are interested. So it'd actually do me a favour if you don't like the content, if you just give it a thumbs down, because then I know. Maybe make yourself a paper play button at 1K. Yeah, yeah, could do. I could just print one off. That'd be perfect. 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get there. Especially with the shambles of when I first started doing this live stream. I need to sort all that out. Yeah, everyone starts small. And that's the thing. So all of my subscribers, they're all like random people. None of them are my friends. My friends don't know that I'm doing this because, yeah, I want it to be genuine. So hopefully all the subscribers are here because they want to be here. Right, that is going off. I don't think it's a 5. Nope, just a 2. Sometimes fingerprints appear here, and I think once we saw them on the garage door as well. But only once. So yeah, this is the car where the alarm can go off, and if you've got the key on you, you just left click on it when the alarm's going off and it turned it off. Right, we've got ghost writing. Our first bit of evidence. And I haven't actually watched the camera yet. So let's put some salt down. And then litter. Oh, no sausage. Yeah, it's really annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I've got Hand Simulator. But I haven't played that for years. I did re-download it. But, yeah, we will give that an attempt later. Yeah, last week, Sausage, when I did the first live stream, I did get a few people to help me out and yeah, filtered out some issues. But this one, the long drive was working just before I started because I was running around. I moved the car out of the garage, so I really don't know what happened to it. It's so annoying though, such a shambles. And poor Samantha was just sat there watching a pause screen. Very good, Sausage. I did a German joke in my first stream. So I used to work for a German company, genuinely. And yeah, and I said I've only recently removed the contacts from my phone. So now my phone's hands free. But I don't think anyone got it. I do actually really like Germans. So that company I worked for, I quite often used to drive my lorry there. And all the staff were lovely. And also the people that I bumped into on the way as well. And Germany's a beautiful country. I'm just looking for dots and orbs on the camera. Oh, I can't say that on it. But I haven't got a very good job. Pretty much anyone could do my job. It's not very well paid. But yeah, last year I was working really, really hard, making quite a lot of money. So I worked outdoors. I was a chainsaw operative. And yeah, I got to the end of enjoying, yeah, that kind of work life. Getting home shattered every day. Doing a really dangerous job because obviously using a chainsaw. And yeah, so I thought I'd do something basic. But yeah, it's pretty unskilled. But yeah, I just want to earn just enough now. I don't want to earn excess. Right, so we'll take this in. And a candle. Yeah, I think too many of us just kind of throw away our lives for the benefit of our employers. And it's not worth it. Like, I think probably only live once. No, I don't make any money, Samantha. So I only started this, I think, 91 days ago, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers to make any money. But I'm not really doing it for money. I'm just doing it because I like playing games, and yeah, if I can improve someone's day slightly, that's absolutely amazing. And in the future, right, it's blowing the candle out. In the future, I would like to do some charity live streams as well, but unfortunately you need 10,000 subscribers. But I'm in talks with someone to try and figure out a way of yeah, doing that at a much lower amount of subscribers. Like I could potentially do it now, but I need it to be all legit so that people know that the money's going to the charity rather than in my pocket. Yeah, it's it's not easy making money from YouTube, and even at 1,000 subscribers, you don't make much. Lots of young people now, they think that, yeah, when they've left school or whatever, they'll be able to become a YouTuber and make millions of, well, whatever currency, but it's really not that easy. Right, so I'll just look for orbs for a moment. And also, obviously, with YouTube, it's kind of up to YouTube how many people watch your videos, because when I publish a video, where I've only got 340 subscribers, it's only shown to a small percentage of the potential audience. Whereas if someone's got 1 million subscribers, that door's closing, then it's shown to a lot more people, and that's called impressions. So yeah, even if I get to 1,000, I'm not going to be rich from it. Right, I'm not seeing orbs, so I think I'm going to mark that off now. And, right, okay, so, bit of a gamble, but we'll do it. So, Deogen, let's give it a try. We've got the bone evidence at least.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Oh, and we got it wrong. Well, I got it wrong. It wasn't your fault. I was so glad that one of my views got 20. One of my vids got 20 views and like Nick. Yeah, yeah. So sausage, if you're planning on making a channel, don't give up. So the more videos that you release, the more impressions, and then so most of my subscribers came from like I don't know episode 50 of something, and that's because they stumble across my videos and then they go back through the playlist. So if you liked making that video, make another one, spend a little bit of time and effort on the thumbnail, and there's a site that I use called Pixlr or something, and I'm just going to write that in the chat. It's free. I'll just quickly do that. It's free to use, and yeah, basically you can make a thumbnail up on there. And yeah, just keep trying, because most YouTubers fail because their first video doesn't get any views. And I was the same, but I recorded, I think, 10 videos, uploaded them all, and then I started getting some traction. But yeah, it does take time. And yeah, after this live stream, I'll have a look at your channel. What one should we do now? Did we just do Tanglewood? We'll do the camp again. I can't remember what I did last. Anyway, we'll do this one. So yeah, just don't give up. Oh, excellent, Ronit. Cheers for that. Did you see my awful first attempt at a live stream on ETS? It was terrible. The quality was bad, and then I think it just ended itself. Right. Okay, let's just get out there. Yeah, so's mine, sausage. It's a shambles. I make loads of mistakes. My first episode of The Long Drive was bloody, yeah, the music was way too loud. It was deafening. And the ETS, that was an embarrassment. I got lots of views on it, but yeah, in the end it just died. But it's just trial and error, isn't it? It's seeing what works. I did 23 episodes on Christmas Day, ruined my Christmas. And also, like sometimes I watch other YouTubers, not for inspiration. I genuinely like YouTube. I think it's brilliant. I don't have a TV, or a TV that's connected anyway. And yeah, I'll just use YouTube for entertainment. And some of the YouTubes I watch, I just look at their content and I think, how have you got 1 million subscribers? You're useless. And sometimes quite offensive as well. But yeah, trial and error, see what works. Half my vids, my mic's like impossible to hear. Right, okay. So do you use streaming software like OBS, for instance? OBS is free, that's what I use. It is difficult getting everything set up properly. Lots and lots of adjustment. Because I have to use gain on my microphone, and my microphone that I'm using now is a Corsair HS80. So a headset, basically. Right, I didn't see the ghost anywhere. What else should I take? Take a book just in case we stumble across it. Oh, you're using virtual reality, I see. Yeah, I don't know much about virtual reality. I don't have it. Yeah, there's probably you. Right, so does that mean it was in there? There's probably YouTube videos that show you how to set it all up. It's playing bowling. Oh no. Yes. So I have a windsock, and it was just off my old JBL Quantum headset. Right, I think it's in here because it was glowing red, wasn't it? So let's try putting the book just in the door. But I didn't see the temperature drop enough, really. Yeah, I don't know what gain my microphone's set at, but it's definitely got gain on it. And my audio level for desktop audio is about 50%. Right, I really don't know what to do now. Let's try putting a camera there and seeing whether I can see dots or anything in that tent. Yeah, it is difficult though, because like when I was recording ETS and ATS, quite often the recording took about 35 minutes to do, and then I'd upload it to YouTube, and yeah, two people would watch it, and yeah, no comments or anything, so yeah, it was just really degrading. Oh, hello, Darren. Yeah, well, this is only the second proper live stream, so don't worry about it too much, and all the live streams will be left in the thing. How's your journey going on the long drive? I did try the long drive, but unfortunately, it won't recognise any of my controls because it hates me. So yeah, back to Phasmophobia, but I'm already a little bit bored of this game. So yeah, not off to a great start. Right, let's go back and swap that camera over. Yeah, so the snow really buggers you up for seeing orbs. But we might be able to make one up. Luckily, usually they kind of go up. Yeah, I might in a minute try the long drive again, just see whether it's still having a little fit. Maybe if I reset the controls, it will start working. Hmm. Right, I'm not seeing anything. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Would anyone like me to try the long drive again? I'll just leave it for a moment And then, yeah, if you want to see that, I'll, yeah, cross my fingers and hope. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's really good. So, is it 5,000 kilometers? Yeah, 5,000 kilometers. So you're 20% there. Absolutely excellent. And it is a really, really good choice as well, the tipper. Brilliant. Yeah, so I'm just going to try swapping across to the long drive because I really did want to play it. But obviously it wasn't letting me. So, yeah, it is really difficult, the ghost orbs. Yeah, it's a challenge to know what it actually is. Right, so I am still here, but I'm just going to try swapping over to the long drive. Um, see whether I can reset the controls and get that working. So you might actually hear it in the background, but yeah, I'm still here. Right, so reset controls. Let's give it a try. And I'll quickly jump in the car. Oh no, it's really not liking that. No, the game has actually crashed. Right, so I'm just going to be talking for a moment. And yeah, I'll try and get this going. So what countries have we got in then? So I know you're from the UK, Sausage. Ronnet, I know you're from Nepal. Yeah, I did ask in one of my videos if people could say what country they're from, but yeah, unfortunately, I only got, I think, 3 people tell me, which is fine. I understand, but I'm just trying to load up the long drive again. I really, really hope to. So I'm just going to really quickly do the controls and then I'll be back with you all, but I am still here talking. Nepal? Europe? Yes. So perfect. Whereabouts in Europe are you from, Samantha? What happened at microphone? I don't know. Am I not on the microphone anymore? And I'm just setting up the controls quickly. So horn, ignition, lights. Okay, and then I'll just quickly test it. No, it's bloody gone again. It's really not liking it today. Such a shame. Yes, that word comes out way too easy for me, unfortunately. Oh, this is such a shambles. And this is why I'm never going to make 100,000 subscribers. Because I just don't know what I'm doing. It's complete shambles. I feel really bad for all of you. Yeah, I can't get it working. Okay, so back to Phasmophobia. Yeah, unfortunately I've tried that, Samantha, and it's just not liking it. Because the keyboard just then was working with the with the ignition and throttle, but I wasn't able to yeah, use the steering wheel at all. So I think what I'll do, this stream is going to be ending in about 45 minutes. I think what I'm going to do is after this, I'll mess around on the long drive until I get it all working again, because obviously I need it for my series. And then the second live stream today, which is starting at 8 p.m. UK, I'll do, yeah, the long drive. So we're going to give up on this one, and we're going to start afresh. Sorry about this, everyone. I am really trying. You need to use two computer stream. I've got two monitors. My second monitor, I absolutely love it. It was 25 quid or something from eBay, second hand, but it's perfect. It does everything I need it to. But yeah, I've only got one PC. We'll do Willow Street. Well, one PC in this office anyway. I've got a really old PC that runs Ubuntu, where it's so knackered. Yeah, but literally I've just got my PC and I film and everything on it and then upload with it as well. I don't have loads of specialist equipment, capture cards or anything like that. Can't afford it. But definitely couldn't justify it either. Right, and it looks like it's daytime again. Almost. Right, let's try and get this right. Car key. Right, these are tarot cards, so they're cursed objects. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am trying. I absolutely hate wasting people's time. That's why on Monbazoo, I skip a lot of the grinding. So I'll show it once or twice, and then I skip that bit because I don't want to waste your time. I hate that kind of thing. Yeah, some YouTubers, they just film everything, and it's like, you know, time is precious. Don't waste people's time. Right, so I think it's going to be in that bathroom, and I do actually like it when it's in the bathroom. Yeah, it's a nice place to get to. It's quite easy to set things up in there. Right, there's the bone evidence. That's the electric box, so it can either be here or in the garage. So it's on at the moment. That's what that green light is. So sometimes when I play this with my friends, I turn the electric off just to make them all scream. Right, so hopefully it's in that bathroom. Let's go up and have another look. What was my biggest accident? What, like car accident? I'm my parents' biggest accident. Yeah, car crash wise, I did have a bad one in 2005. I hit something in the road on an S-bend, lost my steering, and I couldn't avoid it unfortunately because there was a car on the other side of the road, so it was either head-on collision with a Fiat Punto or hit this thing in the road, and it messed up my steering, and I crashed backwards at about 60 miles an hour, and I was just watching everything that I was about to hit come flying towards me in the rearview mirror, and yeah, it was not a very fun experience. I went home, so the police came out, and breathalyzed me. It's standard in the UK. And yeah, went home, woke my dad up, and sat downstairs drinking beer. Yeah, exactly. So I can make mistakes, but that's the thing. Some people, they haven't got the patience for people who make mistakes, and obviously lots of people probably think I'm earning money out of it as well, and I'm really not. Because when I work really, really hard, and I do my best not to make mistakes. But obviously this is like voluntary, isn't it? So I do put effort in, but not as much as I would if it was like paid. Right, so motion sensor, and that's why I don't edit my videos. That's what the that little tangent was going to be about. So my videos are literally recorded and then uploaded. I don't do any editing or cutting. Oh no, don't do that. I've got a scar right in the middle of my head from many, many years ago. Well, I was at school. I cracked my forehead open stupidly. And I didn't go to the doctors or anything. I think I should have had 7 stitches or something, but yeah, it was too hard to go to the doctor. Right, come on. I wish he wasn't out of breath so much on here. So how did you do that, Ronnet? Right, so the camera's set up. So we'll watch that for a second. Oh, 18 stitches. Yeah, that's quite serious. Hello, Raven. Episode 16 of The Long Drive. Excellent. Thanks for that. I hope you're enjoying it. I was trying to play The Long Drive, Raven, but it all went bad for me. So I'm hoping in my second live stream, which is 8 p.m. UK, I'm hoping to have got it all sorted, and then yeah, I'll be playing it. A motorcycle hit you. Yeah, not good at all. In the UK, lots of people who ride motorbikes think that they're invincible. And as a lorry driver previously, the amount of times that I've seen badly driven motorbikes, it's terrible. But obviously, there's lots of good motorbike riders as well. But yeah, some of them really do take risks that they shouldn't. And I've also been to, unfortunately, fatalities of motorbike accidents. Not nice at all. Glad you're enjoying it, Raven. So episode 16. Was I in the truck then? The blue tanker? Can't remember. Right, so motion detector. I thought I put one up. Took one in. Let's take 2 in. We'll take some more salt in as well. Yeah, I did like that that blue truck, but unfortunately, because I had so much weight in the back with all that diesel, the brakes didn't work. So a brilliant truck, but yeah, obviously without brakes, a little bit dangerous. Oh, freezing temperatures, so I just saw my breath. So that's perfect, another little bit of evidence. We'll put these up here. Right, so let's mark that off. Did you like the real valley? I don't know what that is. Oh no, we might die now. Right, so the ghost is obviously in that area. Oh, sorry, Raven. Don't worry about checking. I was just trying to guess, really. What was after the truck? Yeah, I just can't remember. It's so long ago. Right, orb. Did you see that? Just there and there again. So it's very faint, but there's one as well. And sometimes it's like this. It's very, very active. So usually we send someone back to the truck, and then that person will check sanity and check for dots and orbs. So absolutely perfect. We can mark that off. The Real Valley train game. Oh, I don't know about it. I I don't really play train games. Um, a YouTuber that does simulation games like that is a boy called the British Ace. He's really, really good. Uploads a lot. Over 10,000 subscribers. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good truck. And quite a find as well that early on. Yeah, I've been really, really lucky. I'm not cheating on the long drive, but I've been really, really lucky with it. Right, okay, so we'll take spirit box in, crucifix, thermometer. Yeah, what I probably should have done with that truck was found a ship, found some empty barrels. Right, minus 7.2, so that's freezing temperatures. So we do actually have it now. Oh, it already got freezing temperatures, so we haven't got it. That's okay though. Right, drop the crucifix down. We've got some footprints there as well. I should really take photos of these. Bit more evidence. And, right, let's try talking to it. Okay. Who are you? So movement sense just went off to the left there. It has a little light on it. What is your name? Are you a subscriber? Are you alone? Oh, sorry, Raven. Are you angry? Talk to us. Are you friendly? Are you scared of Mr. Jolly Roger? Can you show yourself? Give me a sign. Okay, so I don't think it's Spirit Box now. Are you angry? Yeah, I don't think it's Spirit Box. So I'll turn that off because it makes such a horrible noise. And we'll mark off Spirit Box. Right, so ghost writing, fingerprints, EMF. Can any of these... Right, so it won't be EMF. Could be fingerprints. Could be ghost writing. Could be dots, but I think by now I would have seen them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have seen them. I'm quite good with seeing dots. So let's go and get the fingerprint thing. And I don't think in any of my live streams you've seen fingerprints. Yeah, with things like this, sometimes I jump when things happen. But it doesn't scare me because yeah, I used to watch horrors when I was a child. So my dad didn't, like put them on for me or anything, but I did used to watch horrors. And yeah, obviously back then the quality, because I'm 36, back then the quality of horrors was quite tragic. And I used to find a lot of them very, very funny. So where I've had that kind of twisted upbringing, yeah, things like this don't really have much of an effect. I don't recommend that upbringing. I'm not giving parenting advice. But yeah, where I come from a broken family. My dad was quite often working. Right, I'm going to take that down because it's just making too much light. So sometimes it's on the mirrors. And what I should have done as well was put this on. Right, so I can't see any fingerprints there. Right, that noise that it just made there. I always say that that's the noise it's made because it's just had a nice sip of tea. Ah, that noise. Right, I don't think it's going to be fingerprints. But on our way back through, I'll just quickly check for them. Sometimes it's on this window here. Yeah, I can't see it. So we're going to guess with this one. Might get it wrong. Might get it right. Yeah, so we're going to go Revenant. I'll probably get this wrong, but it doesn't matter. I don't like to spend too long when I'm streaming. Sometimes, when me and my friends are playing this, sometimes we can spend, 35 minutes in a house or something. But I don't think that's very fun viewing. Right, so we did get it wrong. Why are you apologising, Raven? No need to apologise for whatever. Right. Yeah, in the next stream, I'm pretty sure I would have got the long drive sorted out, and we've got a little Trabant that we can take off. We've got traffic. We've got some other mods. Got 6 bullets in a revolver. Oh right, it didn't come up. Oh, what's saying hell? Yeah, no, that's right. I don't think YouTube classes that as a swear word, so don't worry about that, mate. Right, 2 EMF. So hopefully it's just here. That'd be perfect. You can get it in the kind of hallway. So we haven't got the bone evidence yet, so we'll go round, look for that. We also need the cursed possession. So that can be either a music box, a mirror, a Ouija board, or a pentagram. So we'll have a look for any of them objects. Yeah, game's still under development, so there will be more content to come. And because it's only me, I can only really use this these 3 maps because they're the smaller ones. It's so difficult doing the bigger maps on your own. It's actually too difficult doing them with 3 friends. Right, and we've got a Ouija board. So I don't actually call it a Ouija board because I'm 25% Italian. So yeah, if I ever use one of these to contact deceased relatives, it would obviously be a Luigi board, wouldn't it? Because I'm 25% Italian. There you go. You don't get that kind of joke from proper YouTubers, do you? Right. Right, I can't remember whether I've seen the bone evidence. Yeah, I have. I got it out there, didn't I? So we're going to presume that the ghost is here somewhere. So we've got a candle there that we can light. We could put this light on as well while we set up. So yeah, let's go and get it done. Yeah, well, that's the thing. So, I also play 7 Days to Die, and that came out in about 1940. But yeah, that's still under development, and they do still, obviously not on the PlayStation, but they do still update it. I love that game. I think it's brilliant. Yeah, a lot of the assets on here are just free assets that you can see in other games. But obviously they're trying to get rid of that kind of thing so that it's all, yeah, unique to this game. There's a huge community for this as well. Absolutely huge. So many people love this game. Yeah, people like me that don't believe in ghosts, but also obviously people who, yeah, actually do real life ghost hunting. Whole family plays it, but my rig just ain't strong enough. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, one of my friends has got a really old laptop and tried playing it, and it takes so long to load in when, like, yeah, she's part of the team. I think I just saw it on dots, so I'm just going to wait here a moment. Oh, right, you're talking about, yeah, 7 Days to Die. Yeah, it's, I suppose there's a lot going on, isn't there? So it needs quite a lot of RAM and everything. Just waiting for the dots again. There we go. Hopefully you saw that, so we can mark that off on the evidence. 0.3, so very close to freezing. Yeah, definitely it's not easy to make games. Some games are in development for so long. I mean, think about GTA 6 and all the permissions and everything. And I bet as a game developer, it's really fun to start with when you first start working on a new project, but I bet they absolutely detest that game after spending so many, yeah, man hours on it. And most of the time without any income as well. Because unless they've, yeah, got a kind of, yeah, background thing, they're probably doing it without income. A huge gamble. Right, it's pointless just going in with one thing. So let's take the salt in and another camera. Right, so it's already stepped in the salt. So you can hear it walking around there. Put that candle on as well. Well, light that candle. There it was on dots again. So you can use the candle as a source of light to walk around. Or the, yeah, just the lighter. Right, so it's got a book down. I think it might actually be longer than that, Samantha. I think it might be, yeah, a long time ago. I do really like the GTA series, but they kind of ruin it with all the, paid for bits, in my opinion. Because once I've bought a game, I want it to be that done. Yeah, I think it's probably closer to 3 years or maybe even more. Right, so we can cleanse the area. Yeah, fantastic idea for a game. Right, so tea sweet. Um, so lots of people do put sugar in tea. Um, I don't put sugar in my tea. I don't think it's sweet. I have quite strong tea, and yeah, it's a kind of orange colour with milk and no sugar. But yeah, obviously it's very traditional for British people to have tea, and yeah, years ago, lots of people would have a pot of tea. So they'd make a pot of tea, and then yeah, they'd have lots of drink that they could keep going back to with little tea cozies and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't think the kind of younger generation are drinking anywhere near as much tea as we used to. My dad can drink tea as soon as it's been made. It's like he's got, yeah, some kind of reinforced throat. It kills me when I try and do that. Uh, right, so I think it's just going to be Spirit Box now. Unless we watch on camera for dots for a minute. I drink much more coffee than I do tea, by the way. I rarely have tea anymore. When I was lorry driving, it was much easier to make tea. Um, so it sounds really dangerous, but when I was lorry driving, I did actually. I think I just saw an orb. Yeah, two orbs up the top there. I'll leave it there just in case you didn't see it. I did actually used to make tea as I was driving along, but I didn't have to take my eyes off the road. I knew where everything was by touch. And with coffee, I have sugar, so I couldn't make coffee when I was driving along. Right, let's mark orbs off. Okay, and can I cross any of this off yet? So what I'm looking for is them all to disappear. So yeah, I can't. Yeah, so some tea brands in the UK, just in case they're available in shops there. Tetley, Yorkshire, PG Tips, um, Builder's Tea, which is in a black and yellow box. I used to really like Builder's Tea, and uh, there's Twinings as well, but it's a bit different. Right, let's go in and try the Spirit Box. What's our sanity like? 93, that'd be alright. It might be an idea looking on somewhere like Amazon. That might work out a lot cheaper than trying to find it in a shop. Who are you? Where are you? Would you like a cup of tea? Are you angry? Talk to us. Are you friendly? Why are you here? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a response out of this. And good on you, Samantha. What kind of tea do you like drinking? Yeah, definitely, Raven. You can get anything, and I think it'll probably be a lot cheaper on Amazon or something. Do you even have a kettle? Because yeah, obviously we've got kettles that just boil water, but I don't think they're that common in America. I take it TX is Texas. Sorry if I've yeah got that completely wrong. What else should I take in? Take the EMF again. way too bright. So that's a movement sensor, and we're setting that off being in front of it. Didn't drop that in, did I? Did I leave that one on? Yeah, I did. I haven't heard it go off. Right, cold tea, yeah. So like peach tea. I absolutely love peach tea. But it's quite bad for you, so I don't get it often. And we can only buy it in kind of yeah, 500 ml bottles, so half a litre. Right, so I didn't see it set off dots then, or had I already marked? Yeah, I've already done it anyway. So let's mark that off. We'll put another book in, just for good luck. I might actually speak to the ghost, try and make it do something. Right, EMF 5, perfect. So that is a definite. So it's a Reiju. So also you can have a look at the ghost descriptions. I don't think I've shown this. So these are all the different ghost types it can be. And they do occasionally add one or two more. So the Reiju, a demon that thrives on electrical current. Generally calm, they can become agitated when overwhelmed with power. Can siphon power from nearby electrical devices, making it move faster. And yeah, okay, so constantly disrupting electronic equipment when attacking, making it easier to track. So yeah, all very good. So we've got this one. So let's get back to the truck, back to our safety. Yeah, and we got 3 photos. I usually get 10, genuinely. I'm usually quite good at this, but it's much easier when you're playing with other people. And in the future, if any of you are interested, in the future, this game can take up to 4 players. So, yeah, in the future I'll be well up for, yeah, doing a live stream with 3 of you. I think that'd be really good. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, they're not very common. That's the thing, I don't think I've ever been in a house in the UK that didn't have a kettle. It's just one of them things. Like, I've been in houses before that didn't have a fridge and they had a kettle. So it's extremely common. I'm just trying to think what to do now. We've only got about 12 minutes left. So yeah, any questions, people? Is there anything you'd like to ask? Any games you'd like to request? I can't buy any more games this month because yeah, My Summer Car, Nobody, and what else have I bought? I think there's something else as well. Oh, and obviously Mombazoo. Latency would be great. What is that something I need to do? Oh, right, I see. Right, okay, so I think I have to adjust latency when I'm not streaming. So yeah, I'll look into that for the live stream that's later on. And hopefully it won't be as much of a disaster. So yeah, what do you think of Phasmophobia? I messed that up, didn't I? You can actually play mini games while you're waiting for your friend. So there's obviously bowling, but yeah, and there's shoot hoops over here, but never do it. You can play basketball, but I've got it up to 666, and I don't really want to take it further than that. I think it's quite a good number. Really, I should have 666 tattooed on my forehead. Yeah, I don't think you get any points or anything for doing this. It's just a pointless game that you can do. So what we'll do now, we'll go and wind the ghost up. Let's go and really piss a ghost off. So sometimes we do this, so we don't put much equipment in. So I'll take nothing in, because then I'm obviously going to die in this. Yeah, I'll sort that out for the next stream. So I'll put latency on. And yeah, so Samantha, basically all it's for is when you're waiting in the lobby for your friends or whatever, you can just yeah, mess around. There's some of the photos that I've taken recently. You just mess around, and also there's this ghost here, but you can't get in there and you can't do anything. You used to be able to pick up the infrared light and see messages and stuff, but I don't think you can pick them up anymore. No, it doesn't appear that you can. How about the glow sticks? Are they here somewhere? I can't see them. Are they out here? No, I don't think you can pick them up. So yeah, let's go and wind the ghost up and get attacked. So I'll put it on that one again, and we'll go Tanglewood. Yeah, you don't get any achievement or anything for playing the mini games. It's just to waste some time. And we've just got the crappy torch. Right, let's go and do it. Got the key. So I am going to die in this one. I'm not going to take it seriously. I'm not going to try and figure out what the ghost is or anything. You can also look on the journal at overview, and you can see that it's called Karen Brock. So yeah, sometimes it's good to go back here. So let's try and work out where the ghost is, find the cursed possession, and then we'll piss it off. Get attacked. That's a shame. My favourite cursed possession, cursed object, is the music box, but I know it's not going to be that today. Ah, it's the mirror. Okay, so let me show you what the mirror does. So if I pick the mirror up, let's put that down. So we've got this mirror now, and if I right click, no, left click, we can see what the ghost sees. Right, so we know that it's in the basement. Okay, so that's what the ghost is seeing now. So we'll throw that down, and now we'll go down into the basement. So that's the cursed possession. I'll take a photo just in case I get it right. But I very much doubt that I will. And the amount of time, so obviously a lot of time you're looking for the bone evidence. So you'll be walking through here looking for it. Then all of a sudden you see these boots. And Jesus, the amount of times I've jumped. Right, it's in the rocking chair. Let's talk to it. Hello, Karen. You alright there? You having a little sit down? Didn't like that. Sit down, Karen. You're fine. Can you hear it? So I went really quiet there because it was actually singing. So it's singing upstairs. So it's wandering around the house at the moment. And let's drop the camera. Something else that some of the ghosts do is they throw stuff about. So seeing as it was sat there, let's give it a little present, shall we? See if it wants to sit on this. Yeah, Karen's trying to find a manager. Very, very good. Right, and it did actually shut the door while we were down there. What can we take down? Oh, here we go. Here we go. There it was. She was just there. You alright there, Karen? How's it going? Karen? Yeah, if you say its name, it annoys it. Karen, are you French? So just a little disclaimer. That's something else that makes it angry. I've got no problem with French. I like French people. Karen? Also, another thing we used to do was, yeah, steal one of each pair of shoes to annoy the ghost. So I have played this before, and I had to make a phone call or take a phone call, and I was just over here, so I wasn't in anyone's way. And when I looked back at the truck, it was just full up with all sorts: shoes, plates, phones, laptops, everything. Right, what have we got in the truck that we could wind it up with? So let's take in the spirit box. We'll try and talk to her. Karen? 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 Hello? Where are you?
I'm close.
She's close. Right, she's just through something as well. Can you hear that? I can hear stuff dropping. Oh, it's got us. Right, so when you're playing this multiplayer, obviously we're dead now. It spawns you into this little room, but then it spawns you out quite quick as well. And then you can run around the house as a ghost, but unfortunately where I'm playing it on my own, yeah, it's just gonna skip to the end.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Yeah. So that's what happens when you annoy the ghost. But I still got some XP. I'll get a spirit box response. Okay, so when you're playing this game, over here, if I pick this up, so these are the daily challenges. So we've actually done all the daily challenges today. So we've earned $175 from that. Okay, hello again, Sausage. Yeah, I was just winding the ghost up at that point. And yeah, these are the weekly challenges. So some of these are really good. So collect bones, easy. Correctly find the ghost type. Yep, usually quite easy. Survive hunts. I can hardly ever survive hunts because when I play it, I have it on a difficulty setting where there aren't any hiding places. So sometimes I'm literally running around a table being chased by a ghost or a sofa or something like that. But yeah, obviously the cupboards and behind boxes, you can usually kind of get behind them and hide, but I just have them all switched off because you do get more rewards for it. So yeah, so if people like Phasmophobia, one day I'll do a video separate, just going through the settings that I have, just in case you wanted to, yeah, copy them. And it is right near the end of the stream now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on an ending soon screen, and yeah, just talk for a few minutes. So, are there any questions or anything? Being chased by a sofa. So basically the ghost will be the other side of the sofa, but ghosts can't move through sofas or tables. So you have to kind of just balance yourself the other side until the hunt's over. And it can be quite annoying, but usually what I do is I just make a joke of it. So I'll be kind of talking to the ghost as it's right in front of me. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Samantha. Yeah, it's not any kind of guide or anything. So there's some really good YouTubers who play this game much better than I do. But yeah, I try and explain things kind of as I go, because obviously this is very different content to Mombazoo and the long drive. Yes, arch nemesis sofa. A sofa almost killed me years ago. I was helping one of my friends move, and yeah, it didn't fit in the lift, so we were taking it up some concrete stairs, and a part of the sofa that he was carrying came off, and yeah, nearly killed me. But I saved the sofa from going down the stairs, and I was in a position that, yeah, I could never recreate. There were limbs and body parts all over the place trying to hold this sofa. And my mate actually hurt himself more because the part that came off was much lighter than the sofa. So he went flying up the stairs, these concrete stairs. But yeah, lovely, lovely experience. Yeah, so what I'll do, what's the time now? So it's 2 o'clock. So I've got 6 hours to try to fix the long drive. So what I'm going to do after this is keep at it, try and get it all sorted, and then fingers crossed the next live stream will just be the long drive. It'll be viewable afterwards. So if you can't make it, if it's too late for you, it's not a problem. Um, would you consider Mac 8? Um, sorry, Raven, I don't know what. Oh right, okay. Well, Raven, at the moment, I've just started, so I think up to episode no, just episode 1 is available at the moment. Yeah, so on my playlists there should be a new playlist, and it's My Summer Car episode 1. I am cheating on there. I'm using the show bolt size and a few other mods. Yeah, so he didn't fall far up the stairs, but he fell up the stairs and hurt himself. Yeah, it's not going to be a very good series, though, Raven, because I get so stressed in it, and I can't remember how many episodes I've recorded. I suppose I could actually quickly have a look and yeah, give you the actual numbers. Um, and also, it takes a hell of a long time to record a 20-minute episode on there, and unfortunately, because I still work, I just don't have the commitment that I need. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Raven, but it's not very good content, I assure you. So I've recorded up to episode 14 so far, but only episode 1 is out at the moment, I think. And I think they'll be coming out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, and if anyone's interested, so I've recorded up to episode 74 of Mombazoo. Absolutely loving that game. And I've recorded up to episode 94 of The Long Drive. Brilliant. So yeah, it's 4 minutes after I said I'll end this stream, so I really appreciate each and every view. Obviously the ones that have joined me in the live stream and anyone who watches it after, I'm genuinely so sorry that I messed up the long drive, but I'll do my best to have it up and running next time. I think it was only you, Samantha, that had to suffer while I messed around in the background. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. And obviously, you're welcome back in 6 hours for the next live stream. Thank you, Samantha. I honestly, I had it all set up and ready, and I'd moved the car out of the garage to bloody put the wheels on and everything. Yeah, good night, Ronit. Yes, hopefully I'll see you soon. So yeah, take care everyone, and yeah, have a fantastic weekend to the ones who yeah can't join me in the next one. So thanks everyone, cheers, and yeah,